What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar, and welcome back to another dancehall video tutorial. Welcome to advanced mixing. That's basically where you stop mixing VSTs and just strictly mix 2-track wave files. So if you look, there's no VSTs, no MIDI involved in this whatsoever. And there's just like a couple of things where you have to know when you approach music this way. So firstly, you need the tempo, you need the key. Right? So I know the key, a B major, me Billy Rhythm, me do the vocals or whatever. And the tempo is 74. I already have that set, right? So the reason why you need to know that is kind of like in this situation. So let's say I drop down a marker and I have the intro. Cool. I know some more of my verse, or I know some of my verse start right there. So then I know the chorus is gonna get doubled, right? So I know the chorus here, so. But when it's done, me need to actually add more to the track to stretch it out. If me don't know the tempo, then me can't properly do that. And what I mean by that is, I know the bar end right there. So what me more than likely do is all of the vocals though, I don't make the vocals end yet. But the rhythm itself, I don't just cut and then loop. I can't loop it if I don't know the tempo because it does sound off. You understand what I say? We're not going to dwell upon that too much. Like them say, this is called advanced mixing. Basically, I go through everything. Typically, when I do a mixing video, I kind of talk about what I do, and you know what I mean? In this scenario, but I kind of expand on that and explain more of what really they go on. Give like examples and all of that type of shit. But enough blabbering, you understand what I say? So I give a preview of the rhythm and then we do literally just jump right in it and start mix. So this is the rhythm without the vocals. And this is more of like a production thing. Billy Rhythm have to send it to Chronicler. So it's more of a emotional type of reggae type of vibe. You understand what I say? A meds type of rhythm. So I'll play it back from the top and go through a little bit of the verse so you can understand what I'm going on. All right, cool. So we have a lot of go on. We have organs, we have guitars, we have a lot of different elements go on another track here. So one extra thing what I do, just in this situation is I kind of know which part certain elements kind of first get introduced. You understand what I say? If I have the space for do it. So the piano right there so come in right there, so but I don't really have the space to write that because we have the chorus marker right there. So I know we have some organs, we have the blue tree here, what come in right about here. So we'll put organ. And this is not stuff what you have to do, it's just kind of make things easier. Like I said, we'll show the advanced way, and I mean the more you do more stuff to make the mixing process a lot easier. So if me need to look for the organ, me not for just to jump around and I play and I try to search for it, I can just go here, so boom, I'm gonna know some have an organ. Right, they say, understand what I say? So that's basically what I do kind of do that. We have this choir right here, as you can see, it's very quiet, but in a playing of the verse. So we just want the stuff to actually come in after the track start play. So anything we start out with the track is perfectly fine. So we have some we'll put X and then T, or we'll put EXT, PERC. percussion. So we already have some stuff, but we just bring in some extra percussion right around here. We have 3 track height, and that should be it. Like I say, if I have the space for add it, me will add it. But if I don't, then I'm not gonna do it. So we have right there. So in the chorus, we have the Victory Brass. We need to change the name of this. Cool. So Victory Brass. That's in the chorus, and we have the vocals right there. So we can probably put a space between that. Close it up. So we have everything covered. All right, cool. We have the sine bass and here again. Cool. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get a rough mix of the track. You want to balance everything, pan everything, and then you want to start mix. Like I say, you're not going to seem like the typical video I'm going to do. You just have to bear with that. But you will understand and get everything what I talk about. You understand what I say? So let's start out with a rough mix of everything. So we don't come to the verse, we don't solo out all of that. And then we don't move to the chorus once we get some levels. So we don't start out with the drums. I drum them all the way to the right. So we don't start out with them there. Just to get a good level on the drums them. Cool. Another thing what I did do the last time when I did a build the track, if you see the video, is the If I Produce a Chronic Law video. I did have a tape machine on the master bus. And this time, I have a different one, but basically all me I use it for, literally all me they use it for is they use it to get saturation. We not really do too much tweet, but just have it on the master and just have the signal they go through the tape machine. We not really do nothing to the signal when I use no process, no preset or nothing like that. We just have it there. Because I want it to have like a old school type of flavor to it. So that's the reason. So let's get a good mix on all of the elements them and then we start going and mix. Alright, this is a hi-hat. So when you think of a drum set, the hi-hats, if you're the drummer, the hi-hats are always to the left. If you are somebody who listen to the music, the hi-hats to the left. Them upon it from the drummer perspective. You understand what I say? You have 2 ways where you can pan it. You can either pan it from the audience, meaning you in front of the drum set look, which in that case the hi-hat down there to the right, or you can pan it from the drummer perspective, where in that the case the hi-hat down there to the left. Me personally kind of favor having it to the left from the drummer's perspective, but that's all up to you and how you want that. So me don't push this off about 45% to the left, even though it's already there to the left, you know what I mean? We don't still push it that way because that's how me like the sound. So in this one you can hear, so we have a lot of extra unnecessary artifacts. Quick way to get rid of that, right? 2 ways to get rid of that, literally. So one way, you can go in and you can cut out all of the hi-hat them individually. You understand what I say? Or you can use a gate and gate the signal. So what I mean by that is, so we have one hi-hat underneath right here, right? So this hi-hat, the first one I will mix, that's just purely hi-hat. But the second one have snare and all kind of fuckery. Then we have this distorted drum track right there, so which kind of just add to the body of the sound overall. We have some shaker. And keep them shaker, I'll keep them to the right. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'll just flip the side. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because I want to keep it out of the way of the hi-hat. And this is just like a percussive snare one I did add to the track. Alright, cool. So you must have one of all of them black track here over here set to the side. These are my aux tracks, right? So this very, very first one, we don't use that right now. We don't call this room. We don't put drum at the front. We don't load up a reverb on it from Eventide. And we'll max out the volume. Let's get some of the other tracks into the mix in a second. But let's get a drum room. We need a nice drum room. So alright, cool. How about I'll send the tracks them individual into this track. So let's start with a kick. Without the drum room. Let's solo the kick and the snare. So that's without the drum room. That's with the room behind it. You know, so basically the thinking behind that. And remember, we are thinking in terms of reggae, you understand? When I mix samples, we are mix actual drums or get recorded. In a reggae, them use drum set. When them put on the drum set and them record the drum, I'm gonna give you a quick preview of what that might look like. So let's go drum mic. Yeah, them have the drums in our room. Them have mics all over the place. You understand what I say? And the reason for that is because them want to capture the sound of the room, but them also want to capture the sound of the drum kit. You understand? That's why you have bleed. Like how you did hear the snare and all of that on the hi-hat track. That's basically the reason why. Because the drum tracks, the mics all in the same room. Then you either call overhead mic, left and right, you know what I mean? And then you have the kick mic down. So this is like a basic miking setup. But you have crazy shit where people have all 20, 30 mic on a drum set because they want to capture every aspect of the drums, you understand? So the room reverb I'm just set up is basically imitating a room environment, you know what I mean? And that help with making the sound of the drums even bigger. Now, of course, we can drive them a lot harder than how me send them to the room. You know what I mean? But me feel like that kind of good which part it there right now. I don't really feel like it need too much more. But if need be, all more have to do is just get any type of trim plugin like the L2 or the L1 from Waves. More use the L2 and just push the threshold. I remember when I did no EQ and not like that yet, we just had the pure dry drums and a little bit of reverb. Let's keep going. Let's start getting the bass. Let's do the pianos. All right, so we now have the piano right there, so because it come in the chorus. So let's loop out the chorus. All right, so let's separate them 4 tracks right there. So reason for that, forget some width to the piano without sending the piano to them 2 tracks. Right click, route to this track only. So we have the cinematic. Let's put cinematic left, and then we'll put cinematic right. Let's just change the color to something close to the grand piano, so something like that. And then we'll max this out like that, or lock it, and we'll make sure so we have them 2 tracks all the way down. And we'll pan one hard left, one hard right. So let's slowly blend them. I remember we just had a basic balance when I even start really mix it. We just get to levels proper. And now we have a natural grand piano from Expand now, where they'll come right in down the center. So it's more of the grand piano, the cinematic piano is more of a supporting role in this situation. And that produce a much fuller sound, you understand what I'm saying? And we can even send them there to the room, so there's no limit to what we can do, You know what I mean? Let's bring in the atmosphere pod. Organ. And we are bringing the guitar and we'll bring in another organ. So let's go back a little bit. Slow like that. We'll do some special to the guitar later on. bring in the choir. Where's my choir? Okay, so them not play right, I said them in the first part of the chorus. Then at the second part of the chorus now, we have the brass come in. And now we have the staccato, or the crescendo. This is another pad. Alright, cool. Let's mute the real bass and then bring in the sine bass. Alright, cool. So I definitely like the balance of whatever go on. Sound good. So now we can start going now and really start mix. First thing, I used to always say this in the past. And this shit crazy. Never EQ in solo. Now, what I mean by that is never, ever, 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 ever EQ like this. Just have the kicker play. You know what I mean? And the reason for that is real simple. And it makes sense to me. I'm just learning this over the last couple of months. Basically, you don't EQ in a solo because when you do that, everything sound good. You know what I mean? Everything what you do sound good. So if your boost sitting, it sound good because there's nothing else playing except the kick. You know what I mean? Well, basically, I mean like if you go and boost 12 dB or 20 dB, that not gonna sound good. But you know what I mean? If you make a small little move, it all sound good because it now play with nothing else. You understand what I say? So that's what I mean like don't EQ solo. So you EQ while the entire track a play. Because then you have a good reference as to what it sound like in the mix. You know what I mean? And then you make less complicated decision because if it sound like it have too much low end in the mix, then it have too much low end. By itself, it might not sound like that. But when you unsolo it and bring it back into the track, now it sound like that, you know what I mean? So you have to go back and go compensate for that. So that's basically what I mean like that. So let's flip on analog. Let's play the track and then let's add some body to the kick. All right, so I go for about 50 hertz and about 2 dB a boost. This is a selectable band semi-parametric EQ from API. It's very fucking good. Without it, with it. You know what I mean? Just make the low end come alive. On the top end now, we don't kind of get rid of some of the little bit of the click. Without it, with it. Nice. All right. So what I'll do, them rake tracks are right, so I have them for parallel compression and all of that type of shit. So I'm gonna do is I'll route the kick to this first one or rename it parallel. Like so. We'll go in and we'll get something we can use squash the flying fuck out of that. So we'll get let's use the CLA 76 in a mono. I will just send the kick in there. All we can do is we just use this and blend it. Without, with it. Cool. Same thing with the snare. You know, just by bringing the snare into the compressor, it just changes the whole tonal and character. Want a different reverb for the snare though. Want a nice plate for the snare. So we don't create a plate reverb. We don't use the VSS3 from TC Electronics. And we don't just get a nice little plate. Silky gold plate. Just to kind of get the snare a big body. Let's go in and kind of tweak the snare a little bit. I use the SSL EQ. I'm gonna say, want to do something special to the guitar. So let's go H3000. And we'll load up Eventide. H3000. We'll load up a preset called Micro Pitch Shift. And let's solo out the guitar. Remember, I said down EQ in solo. This is not an EQ, this is a time-based processor. So you can hear what I do, basically. So let's put it back in the track. Notice how it disappears. Another thing what can help with that is for EQ it. So let's bring in the Fab Filter Pro Q3. Let's roll off everything below 100. Let's hit a little boost around 7K. Cool. And then let's turn on the H3000 again. Then another thing what we can do is we can add a chamber reverb. Now what we do with the chamber is, this time we'll go back to the VSS3. Or kind of get the guitar a big nice space. I want to do this have a chamber. Church will do, cathedral will do. So let's go back to the guitar. Let's solo that out again real quick. Send it into the chamber. Alright, so the cathedral now. Let's try a hall. So let's take this to another level, right? So what we do is we do sidechain the reverb. Basically sidechaining the guitar, using the guitar for sidechain the guitar reverb. So let's bring in the Pro C2. Then we'll go back into the settings, processing, right click, sidechain, folk guitar. So now we don't use the guitar for sidechain its own reverb. So when the guitar done play, the reverb come up. Basically, you understand what I'm going. Well, I'm saying I really want to do shit in a soul because everything sound good in a soul. The only reason I do that is because it is a time-based processor. So you kind of need to dial in to make sure that everything kind of sound good, you know what I mean? And then you worry about blending it in the track. If you're EQ, that means the thing already good and you just want to get it to sound better. You understand what I'm saying? So let's bring this back into the track. Let's turn off the reverb. Or we need enough to turn off the reverb. Just let's play it and see what it sounds like. You know one thing what this guitar would have benefited from? Probably a little bit of compression. So let's load up the LA2. And let's get about 3 dB again reduction. Now if we put back in the track, definitely sounds so much better with the compressor. Without the compressor, we have this. And then it sounds like it buried. The compressor just kind of gives some life, you understand what I'm saying? That's cool. Let's take it a step further, add some clarity. So we can get rid of all of this. We don't need none of this. Well, we don't keep the Neve EQ. Can get rid of this and the trimmer. We don't use the revival to add some more brightness, and we'll use the Neve to kind of boost the top end. Because I like the top end on this EQ, yeah. Listen to that, like the guitar just vanished. Cool. Very, very cool. All right, let's let this kick stand out a little bit. Let's add a side chain to the bass. Now, this is not something that's typically done in reggae. You understand? But for how me want the kick for sound, me have a side chain in it, you understand? There's another way to do it where we can basically just make the kick occupy one frequency and then use the EQ to take out that frequency upon the bass at all times. But I don't want to do that. I just want the kick trigger the bass every now and then. All right, so you see how the kick kind of spiky and sharp like that? No. Let's change that. Let's go in and let's get the EQ. Let's go waves again. Wrong bundle. Sorry about that. Let's go waves 9. And let's look for the Puke Tech EQ P1A mono. Now take a look on the spike what used to be in the kick. So it's spiky. So what I'll go? Boost 5, attenuate 3.8. Put the frequency at 100. I'll put the bandwidth at 5.5. Turn up that all the way. Boost all the way. Attenuate all the way. I mean, see how the kick can knock you now, you understand what I'm saying? We don't really want all of that still. So let's drop the boost. Yeah, that's more like it. one more thing. All right, cool. So I'm end up kind of get rid of the settings on the EQ. Cool. So pianos, I typically literally use a preset. And the reason why me use it is because it just seems to always work. Tell you the God honest truth. Granted, sometimes might have to make few tweaks here and there, but there's this preset from Money Mara Quinn where it just work. Piano presence. And all I'm gonna do right now, I'm just send some reverb to all of the brass elements of the track. So I want to try something with the snare. So let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of this. Let's bring in a compressor after. Remember earlier when we did I talk about the gate, this would be perfect time to show you how I talk. So let's go back to the gate again. Let's go mono this time. That's so weird. Like the fucking tracks are like literally the same level as the fucking gate. That's weird as fuck, dog. So let's just delete that. Not going to work. You know, this is a situation where I have to actually go in and cut. So that's not going to work. So let's delete this as well. Let's add some reverb to the organs. All right, so for this second organ, one kind of add the pitch shift to it. For kind of widen it up, you know what I mean? We have 3 organ to play. We definitely need to kind of get them out of the way of each other. We don't even have to pan them. We can just use mix effects and, you know, look at tricks for kind of get them out of the way. So with the pitch shift, we kind of spread the second organ wide. So the first organ take up the center, second organ kind of go wide, and then the third organ, I'm not sure what I do with it. I probably don't just leave it as it is and put it underneath the other 2. And notice when I touch none of the levels, you know, we just turn them on and turn them off. So that's the first 2 organs. So where is the third? Or is it only 2? It might be only 2, which would be even better. Cool. All right, so I kind of like how the drums come along, you know, so we can kind of slide on off and into the vocals now.